Including Superintendent Dr. Jason DeFalco, Assistant Superintendent Matthew Aaronworth, Principal Michael Dudek, Assistant Principal Keith Ducharme, school committee members, staff, family members, friends, and the class of 2021, and welcome to the 51st annual commencement exercises for the class of 2021 at Blackstone-Millville Regional High School. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. The national anthem will now be performed by the members of the high school band. It is my pleasure to introduce the principal of BMR High School, Mr. Michael Dudek.
I have a little note here that says smile, so ready? Thank you, Mr. Ducharme. Good evening. What a wonderful day to celebrate purple and gold. Let us enjoy this day as a day to celebrate all that is good. As mentioned by Kiara Spooner, I'm Michael Dudek, and I have the privilege to serve this class, this school, and the Blackstone-Millville community as principal. I'd like to welcome members of the school committee, Superintendent Dr. DeFalco, Assistant Superintendent Mr. Aaronworth, Assistant Principal Mr. Ducharme, class co-advisors, Ms. Sacco, and Mrs. Shaughnessy, faculty, families, friends, in the graduating class of 2021 to the 51st commencement exercises. I'd also like to personally welcome and acknowledge each of our teachers and educators in our district who have joined us today. You have been instrumental in helping our graduates get to where they are today, and I'm excited to share this celebration with all of you today. Seniors, soon-to-be graduates, I thank you for this honor to speak at this very special occasion as you make the transition from high school seniors to BMR alumni. I'd like to share a quick story with you all. Back in 1998, my senior class at St. Mary's Worcester decided to add the title of the Grateful Dead second album into our yearbook. What a long, strange trip it's been. Was an appropriate theme due to all that we went through in our 4 years of high school. I won't bore you with the historical facts and events that happened during those glorious 1994 through 1998 years, but I encourage you to please take a look. The significance of some of these events shaped who we were and who I would become. As I stand here now, no one would have ever imagined that this graduating class would experience what you have during this pandemic. This has been quite the trip for all of us, especially you, but I firmly believe that this time has made you all better individuals. As you move ahead on your next journey, remember that with change comes opportunity, and with opportunity comes new experiences and personal growth. This long, strange trip has provided you with many lessons that I know will set a solid foundation for your future. This past weekend, I read an article that asked dozens of experts to go beyond the headlines and share the deeper lessons of the past year that have had particular impact on Americans. Most importantly, these experts shared how they can use these learnings to make life better for all of us as we recover and move forward. Let me share some of those most that resonated with me, and these are just quick headliners. Lesson 1, family matters more than we realized. Lesson 2, self-care is not self-indulgence. Lesson 3, loneliness hurts health more than we thought. And lesson 4, when your world gets small, nature lets us live large. I know these lessons seem simple, but the more we can value one another and continue to build strong relationships, the happier we all will be. As high school graduates, you are well on your way to success. You will now be in charge of your lives as adults, and I hope the lessons and guidance we instilled in you will hold you in good stead. Do not forget what your parents and guardians have taught you. Do not let go of the values and fundamentals that the faculty and staff of BMR have helped you develop. When things get tough, rely on the lessons learned from those around you. Those qualities you acquired will guide you through tough times and will give you the strength you need to make dreams come true. I see before me young, confident, and also dry adults, which is great. I'm going to start with my speech, but quickly. You are all on a journey to success and happiness, no matter what pathway you chose. Dr. DeFalco mentioned that yesterday, and I'm extremely, extremely proud of all the decisions that you've made, and I know you will be super successful. So to the chargers of the BMR graduating class of 2021, I thank you for all that you have done for the school and wish you nothing but the best. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce the Valedictorian, Natalie Hawkins.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to our graduation. My name is Natalie Hawkins, and I am honored to be speaking for you today as valedictorian. It is so strange to think that 4 short years ago, we came through the doors for our first class meeting in the auditorium, and now here we are at our graduation. It is true what everyone says, it really does fly by. I would first like to thank our teachers who have worked incredibly hard to provide us with ideas and skills to prepare us for what lies ahead. I know the past year and a half has been especially difficult for teachers who have had to take on remote learning and other responsibilities. Learning online brought many challenges for both teachers and students, and even though we still sometimes forget to unmute when talking, I'm proud of everyone for continuing to work through it together. All of my teachers have also given me so many skills and life lessons that I will carry with me to college and beyond, and I can't thank them enough for that. I also want to thank our staff and administrators for their support and leadership that they've shown us the past years. In particular, the janitorial staff and lunch crew have always been kind to us, making sure we have a clean school to attend and food to eat, and they always go out of their way to bring happiness and kindness to our school. I'd also like to thank my parents, family, friends, school counselors, and everyone who has helped shape who we are during the last 4 years. We could not have made it this far alone, and we appreciate your guidance. Now, to the class of 2021, I know that this year was not exactly what we wanted. We did not get to run into the gym for our senior pep rally. Dances and events were canceled, and we didn't get a senior trip, and so much more was sadly taken away due to COVID. However, through this pandemic, I've learned how important it is to live in the moment. You really never know what opportunities are guaranteed or how much time you have left with people. So, while we did lose some time with each other this year, I hope we can all cherish the moments we were able to spend with one another, and remember to always enjoy the moments we have with those we care for, now and in the future. I'd like to talk about something a little personal, but I believe it is important to talk about. Over the past years, I've struggled with my mental health, and I know that for many, events like these can be draining and emotional for many reasons. I want anyone in the audience who is struggling with mental health challenges, as well as any other challenges, big or small, to know that I'm so proud of you for making it here today. I know that some of you might not have thought you wouldn't make it to graduation, or might not have wanted to come today for many reasons, but you did, and that in itself makes me so proud of all of you. It is important to remind ourselves, especially when we're feeling lost, that we all have bright, unique futures ahead of us. Whether it is college, the workforce, the military, or who knows, maybe one of us will even become a famous TikToker. Remember to make good choices. Continue to learn as much as you can, and most importantly, have empathy for others and yourself. Life is what you make of it, and to quote our marching band's famous Brian Murphy, "You get what you give, so give it all you got." To conclude, I just want to say how proud I am of the whole class for making it this far. I know that everyone has faced their own challenges and unique circumstances over the last 4 years. While it wasn't always easy getting through high school, we persevered, and I'm so unbelievably proud of all of us. Congrats, class of 2021, we did it.
Thank you, Natalie. It is my pleasure to introduce the Salutatorian, Gabrielle Martinelli. Good evening, Superintendent Dr. DeFalco, Assistant Superintendent Aaronworth, School Committee, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2021. Thank you all again for joining us today to celebrate the achievements of this class. While we've missed out on a lot, I'm grateful we were able to come today and dry. After nearly 700 days of high school, we finally made it, and that includes through a pandemic. Since sophomore year, we haven't had a normal school year, and yet we've managed to push through and be here today. Over the years, there have been many hard days which require the support of those around us. I would first like to start by thanking my family, friends, and teachers for everything. I have no idea what I would have done without the support from all of you. Thank you to my parents for always believing in me and pushing me to do my best in everything I do. Without your love and support, I would not be where I am today. Thank you to my sister for always lending a hand when needed or for just listening when I complain. I'm not sure how you put up with me for this long, but that's a topic for another day. Thank you to all my friends and for all of the memories we've shared over these past years. All the laughs that have been shared will be cherished forever, and I'm looking forward to more. Thank you to my teachers for supporting me through all my endeavors. I would especially like to thank Mr. Todd Schaefer for always being there, not only to help with music, but with life in general. I would not be the person I am today without you or music, or the music program. It has opened my eyes to so many opportunities that I will forever cherish and be grateful for. I wouldn't be who I am today if I hadn't had so much support from everyone around me, and I can't thank all of you enough. Now, I won't lie, it took me a while to write this speech. I didn't want to just talk about the pandemic and how I never want to use the phrase unprecedented times again, but I do feel like this last year has to be addressed because it has changed all of us. It's opened our eyes and has given us time to think, maybe too much time. I'm not here today to tell you the secret of working through a pandemic because I don't have it. We all have our off days, but we should focus on the good ones and cherish those moments, no matter how small. Doing my senior year mostly from home was hard. Just like everyone here today and across the country, I did not want to get up and log onto a computer to do my classes, but my teachers pushed me to do so. While I still
while I still don't understand physics that well, except for the fact that speed is distance over time and that momentum is always conserved, Mr. Rowe inspired me to get up every morning despite the challenges. He pushed through and made class fun. As he says, physics is fun, with a PH. Band was much harder from home, but Mr. Schaefer managed to make it work. I'm here today simply because of my teachers. The support I've gotten throughout these 4 years, especially this past year, is amazing, and I couldn't be more grateful for the teachers in this school. Enough about me, though. This graduation is for all of us. You should all be extremely proud of your accomplishments. No one can define an accomplishment for you because it all depends on you. Some days are harder than others, so simply getting out of bed and coming to school, or logging onto the computer, is something to celebrate. I think we've all learned over this past year that's the small victories that matter the most sometimes. We all go through high school differently and excel in our own ways. A number does not define you, your character does. How you act when you think no one is watching is what makes you, you. We're not perfect, we're human. You're going to mess up, but that's how you learn. I know for a fact I've made many, many mistakes. It's important to embrace them, not hide them. Frank Sinatra once said, "Don't hide your scars, they make you who you are." As I look in front of me today, I couldn't be more proud to belong to this class. We've missed out on a lot, but you all found something to keep you moving. You didn't stop. You found new hobbies, committed to college, joined the Army, or entered the workforce. You didn't stop, and that's what makes this class the class of 2021. High school wasn't easy, much harder for some than others, but nonetheless, we survived. Many, if not all of us, aren't the same person today as we were the first day we entered high school, maybe not even the same as the first day of our senior year. Change is inevitable and often necessary. With change, we can see growth within ourselves. It's important to accept this and to know that others change as well. You might not be as close to certain people as you used to be, and that's okay. The good memories that were made and many laughs shared will be cherished forever. However, we must end one chapter to start another. One day, we'll look back and think of our time together inside and outside of school. You'll reminisce about your teachers, events, class that you loved or hated, and you'll always remember the people that made it all worthwhile, your friends. Some will lose touch, but you'll always have those memories to look back on. My 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Morin, had different themes for each of her classes. Mine happened to be travelers, and as my English class this past year would know, I hope to travel the world one day. I look forward to getting on a flight again and discovering new places. Many of us expected some sort of adventure this past year, whether that was a vacation, a trip with the band, sports, or even the class. We may have missed out on a lot, but you have your whole lives ahead of you. Study abroad if you're going to college. Use your vacation time and take an actual vacation. Have fun. Exploring the world doesn't have to be some extravagant 1-month trip, though. It can simply be camping somewhere new, trying a different restaurant, or even taking a walk through a park. We couldn't venture out much this past year, but in the years to come, you can, and I hope you all will. Simply taking a step back from our soon-to-be even more chaotic lives can give you a whole new perspective on life. Something as simple as watching the sunset at the beach is something we shouldn't overlook. I've come to realize that the journey is often more important and impactful than the destination. Today, we've all made it to graduating high school, but the separate journeys we took to make it here today are what matter. You are who you are today because of the journey high school put you through, and you should be proud. So, class of 2021, thank you for being part of my journey, and I hope you all succeed in your future endeavors. I wish you all the best luck in whatever you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabby. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Superintendent, Dr. Jason DeFalco, Principal Michael Dudek, and Assistant Principal Keith Ducharme for the presentation of diplomas.
We don't need these rain stoppers. And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. Natalie Hawkins, Valedictorian, National Honor Society Vice President, High Honors, Tri-M Service Coordinator. Gabrielle Martinelli, Salutatorian, National Honor Society President, High Honors, Class Treasurer, Tri-M Vice President. Kiara Spooner, Class President, National Honor Society, Honors. Sophia Gerton, Class Vice President, National Honor Society, High Honors, Treasurer, Student Council, Tri-M President. Lauren Bright, Class Secretary, National Honor Society Secretary, High Honors. Sarah Scott, Class Historian, National Honor Society, High Honors, Student Council President, Tri-M. Taylor Mazzucchelli, Public Relations for the class, National Honor Society Historian, High Honors. Quentin Agrella. Catherine Anderson, High Honors. Rachel Anderson, Honors, Tri-M. Joseph Ashambo. Emily Back, Honors. Maisie Barr. Roger Belanger, Honors. Jared Bentley, Honors. Stanley Biss. Jessica Broder, National Honor Society, High Honors. Anthony Cardilli. Genesis Cardoza. Joshua Connolly, honors. Logan Cook. Miranda Canoia, honors. Brooke DaCosta, high honors. Ariana Delicata, honors. Kayla Delicata. Aiden DeRoges. Brianna Drew. Riley Elliott. Anthony Estes, honors. Charlize Ethier, honors. Haley Ethier, high honors. Nicholas Fortier. Ian Foster. I got my shots, it's okay. Samuel Foster, high honors. Zachary Garapi. Ellie Gervais, high honors. Cole Glaister. Jeremy Goulet, honors. Katarina Kaczynski. Mason Hanfield. Lucas Hadjopoulos. Nicholas Haynes, honors. Zachary Henry, honors. Emma House, honors student council. Henry Rebar, honors student council. Olivia Jakes, high honors. Joshua Johnson, honors. Lauren Juba, National Honor Society, High Honors, Student Council Historian. Julius Kane Waker Koenig, High Honors. Tyler Italian, Honors, Student Council. Cameron Leyu, honors. And presenting to her son, School Committee Member Tara Larkin, to Ethan Larkin. Aiden Long. Walker Lukashevitz, high honors. Antonia Marino, National Honor Society, High Honors, Student Council Vice President. Jessica Marvell, honors. Sierra Mazzoni. Noah McCarthy. Shayla McCarthy, National Honor Society, High Honors. Nolan McMahon. Rachel Morrison, National Honor Society, High Honors, Tri-M. Alfredo Ortiz, Honors. Brent Patterson. David Perry, High Honors. Alexandra Piet, Honors. David Poirier, Honors. Connor Purington. Jacob Purington, National Honor Society, High Honors. Benjamin Putnam, High Honors. Haley Riondo. Cass Roy. Jack Ryan, Honors. Michaela Ryan, National Honor Society, Honors. Sebastian Ryan. He's a receiver in football. Matt, can we work on that? for next year. Kyle Scully. Molson Shaw High Honors Student Council. Cody Joseph Shuris. Sophia St. Gelay, National Honor Society, High Honors, Tri-M. Paige St. Laurent, Honors. Madison Sullivan, National Honor Society, High Honors, Tri-M Secretary. Divya Tenney. Gabrielle Torcelli, Honors. Jacob Truscott, Honors. London Truscott, High Honors. Berthy Amumbu, Honors. Jamie Valdez Nicole, National Honor Society, High Honors. And presenting to her children, school committee member Erin Vanaco, 2, Julia Anastasia Vanaco, Honors Student Council. And presenting to her other son, Aaron Vanaco, school committee member 2, Nicholas Vanaco. Kaylee Wadsworth. Ryan Wording, National Honor Society, High Honors, Tri-M. Brandon Zeidema. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2021. It is now my privilege to introduce your class president, Ms. Kiara Spooner.
It's true that this past year was not an easy one, maybe the hardest some of us have ever seen. While it feels nice to be getting back to normal, we cannot forget the past year. Please join me now to take a moment to remember those who lost their lives and have been affected by COVID-19 this past year. Thank you. I would like to start out by congratulating the class of 2021 on this amazing accomplishment. Through all the hardships we faced this year, we were able to persevere and make it through to this very moment. All the long days and even longer nights were all worth it to be able to walk across this stage. We are known around the world and on social media as the forgotten class, but I like to think of us as the strongest class. Having to sit in our homes and participate in class through faceless and hollow screens, while also tackling sports and work, was a lot to overcome. We faced a global pandemic and high school at the same time, and high school alone is challenging enough. Some of our biggest and strongest supporters were the ones who were there with us every day of high school, our teachers. Thank you for believing in us. Without them, we would not have the knowledge we have today. We would not have the strength and tenacity to be able to move on into the real world and take those next few steps. To the parents, guardians, and family that stuck with us through all 4 years, thank you for not giving up on us. We may not say it every day, but we recognize it. My mother has been my rock for 18 years, and I know that I would not be standing here before you all if it were not for her pushing me to be my very best each and every day. This year will be in history books in the years to come, but right now, we are the ones making that history. We get to choose how those books get to be written. We are the future. We are the class of 2021. While it is exciting to look toward our next chapters, we also have to remember where we came from. So I want to thank you for those memories. I will always smile when I think of walking down the hall and seeing everyone's faces, even if it was only their eyes. The memories and moments we shared in this building over the past 4 years will be remembered for as long as we keep them. Some days were worse than others, but what matters are the good days. Small or big, any accomplishment made all the difference. Whether it was getting the courage to speak up in class or just being able to show up every day, it was hard, but we made it. A quote from Oscar Wilde reads, "Success doesn't rush, the greatest reward is the journey." Our reward over the past 4 years was learning and experiencing different things from each other. This newfound knowledge will lead us in life, but I want you all to take a step back and look at yourselves. Look at the strong and independent young individuals you have all become. From entering this school for the first time to sitting here tonight, you are not that same freshman who wandered around the halls. We should all thank each other for helping one another grow and become the best version of ourselves during this time at BMR. I would like to thank you all for helping me grow and realize how much I can truly accomplish if I set my mind to it. My teachers, my family, and my best friends, the ones who stuck by my side through thick and thin. We all may not remember everyone in 20 years, but I will always be grateful that you were all a part of my high school journey. I wish we were able to do more this past year, but we made the best of it. Good luck to everyone on this new chapter of your life. Thank you.